But why? Do you know the Y friend does the melodic stuff, but he's also a rapper, innit? So like, sometimes he just does bar off, but it's more drug talk, innit? Gang talk, and I think that's kind of sometimes what I like.
Define bar off.
Not bar off. Let me take that back then, because I don't like that.
I'm just asking.
No.
I can't ask questions.
It's not Jay Lex.
Yeah, calm, man. It's not everyday words. Not everyday words connect. Words connect, bro. Not everyday words connect. Words connect. Shout out to Jin versus
I
verse.
can't ask questions.
Nah, but like,
I'm just asking.
bro, he gives me what I needed.
It's not Ransom, Rock Marcy,
Bro,
Black Thought, Jay Lex.
bro, listen to music, bro. Just mood music.
I've listened to a lot of Nas as well, though.
Oh, damn. Oh, can't like, you know what I'm tired of, bro? Yeah, I'm tired of people that are mood music merchants. He's a mood music merchant.
What's going on, world? Welcome to episode 113 of the Rhymes Like Dimes podcast. Your boys Peter,
Yo.
Mohammed,
Yo.
myself, Yemi. What we saying, boys?
Cool, man. How are you?
I'm blessed, man. I'm blessed. Mohammed, yourself?
Chilling, man, chilling. God is good all the time.
All the time, God is good.
God is good.
How you, man, been?
Yeah, man. Bless, bro.
Been chilling, man. Summer's over.
Is it?
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Yesterday was hot, though.
It was.
Yeah,
but
it was alright.
but generally, once it hit the 1st of September, summer said deuces. So,
Words.
kind of is what it is.
Enjoying the start to the new season. 5-5.
Oh, the football
Do you
season.
know what I mean? Isak, come on.
Yes.
Happens when you sell your soul. to
Come
the
on.
devil, man.
Yeah.
Happens when you sell your soul to the devil, bro.
Yes. Peter's
So
wearing
so.
the most coveted football kit in the world right
Come
now.
on.
Our third kit.
Low-key,
Isak
ugly
at the
kit.
back.
Ah, man.
That's hate. That's pure hate.
Man.
You know that's hate. Like, I saw you browsing for that shit
Isaac
the
don't
other day.
even look. Well, I don't fit, man. I'm
it does,
telling
bro.
you,
Of
bro.
course it
He does need to bulk up a bit.
It
He's so skinny.
Bro, it just
He's
doesn't
so
look.
skinny.
No, it's the lip. It just doesn't look right, bro.
What do you mean?
It just doesn't look right.
Don't
It
be
just
mad
doesn't
because
look
we
right,
clocked the transfer
It
market,
just
bro.
doesn't look right, man.
Don't be mad.
I've never
tell
seen
you, bro.
someone
Stay
below.
there with Glock.
I've never seen someone.
Stay there
below
with
Glock.
Glock.
Let's tell you, bro.
See, that's your man's guy.
Stay there with Glock.
You, like,
Stay there, bro.
I've never seen a prototype of a footballer that just fits an Arsenal shirt.
Like
Like
who?
Isaac.
Why?
You man decided a
Call it
while ago you weren't.
Thierry Henry.
Bro, you man decided a while ago that you weren't like that and you weren't trying to compete for Isak, so that's not our fault.
Yeah, but
You're not like that, bro. It's fine. Stay over there. You're not like that.
you know what this is? Yeah?
You're a good guy.
This is the first time.
Your real name's
you know the
Carrots.
first time someone buys a Gucci belt and they can't believe it. That's you, man, right
You're a
now.
good guy,
Really,
man.
though,
Yeah,
man. We've
but
had
it's
great
the-
players over
Bro.
here. What are you talking about?
Bro, there's no malice in your heart. You're an approachable
You're a
dude.
dickhead.
You know what I mean? Like, it's fine.
Shout out to all.
It's fine. No. Track of the week as well. That shit's trash. That's the first time I listened to What Did I Miss?
Swear.
That shit is trash.
What do you think of What Did I Miss?
I've never heard it.
It's
What did I
awful.
miss? When I was booking for y'all and cooking
it's
for
awful.
y'all. Bro, do you know what it is?
That's awful, bro.
I'll be real. Try it. And I know it's a segue. But that's the first one that caught me since the whole thing's happened. Like, that's the only song that I've really gone back to. I fuck with it, man. I know Yemi don't like it, clearly.
Awful.
But I really like What Did I Miss?
I haven't listened, and I'm not really.
You
cool.
hate it.
I'm not
Don't
cool to
listen.
listen.
Don't
To be
listen.
honest,
Don't listen. You. I know you. I know you.
I'm not even cool to listen, man.
Do you know what it is to say? What did I miss? When I was booking for y'all and cooking for y'all. Like, nah.
I got to say it like that.
That's how he says it. What did I miss? Is that not how he says it?
He did say that.
Like, you know, like a snake. That's what he does. Like, what did I miss?
But he's like whinging
Yeah.
while he's doing it.
Yeah.
Man, he said, I saw Brody at a papa. What did he say? I saw Brody at a papa. He's been Dick Riding Gang since headlines. I like it, man.
What headlines when he had the night gloves on?
Yeah.
Catching bodies.
Shout out to LeBron James.
Like, come on, man. Can't take the man seriously. Anyway, let's not talk about Drake ever again.
Please.
Big up to everybody listening and watching, wherever you're watching. Very much appreciate you listening as well. Follow us on YouTube, subscribe, hit that bell so you're notified whenever we drop new things. Follow us on Spotify, Apple, all that good stuff. Very much appreciate it. I'm going to ask you guys something I've not asked you in a while. What have y'all been listening to recently?
It's funny. I was going to ask you, man, that as well.
See?
What have I been listening to, man?
Pull out your phone.
I've been listening to Venna's new joint, which I actually really enjoyed. Electronica dropped today. I think today or yesterday. He dropped 2 small packs. Been
What's his
listening to
name?
those. Yeah, man. Both sound really good, man. He's rapping at a high level as always. I've been listening to Afrosurrealist album by British as well. Redman Muddy Waters.
Nice.
Odile, The Summer That Saved Me.
Of course.
And that's been my rotation really. Still a few more albums I need to get to. I need to get to Koji's new joint. And and a couple other things that have dropped as well. But yeah, that's been me.
What about you, Yam?
Yeah, I listened to Venna as well. His album. I enjoyed it. Pretty good. Afrosurrealist as well, BUYBRITISH. That's been on rotation for pretty much since it came out, to be fair. It came out in August, and yeah, that's been heavy in the rotation. I've been listening to a lot of Deftones, so like new metal, new grunge, Nirvana, Turnstile, that type of stuff. Also been listening to Netanya, UK R&B singer, Bina as well. Yeah, I've been bumping obviously Clips and Alfredo 2 as well. Yeah, that's pretty much it, to be fair. But yeah, I've been not listening to a huge amount of rap recently. It's been more not rap, but sometimes you got to do it, you know.
I hear it, man.
Yeah, man.
Me personally, I listened to the Joey Badass's project.
Oh man.
Oh man.
Oh man. Yeah, so salute to Joey, but I went to go listen to it.
Lonely at the top.
Yeah.
Must be lonely wherever he is,
Bro,
cause boy.
you know what it is as well, yeah?
Shouts
Coming
around.
off the back of like Crash Dummy, coming
Yeah,
back off the
man.
beef, coming back off the whole West Coast versus Joey thing. I was like, yeah, Joey. I think I apologized to Yemi. I was like, yo, Joey really gets busy. I think I want my apology back. Like, I'm not gonna lie to
He's
you.
always been a good rapper. That's not the problem. It's just
all over the place, man. It's
Yeah,
all over the place.
no, bro.
So yeah, listen to his. Went back to Clips, obviously.
So disappointing.
I've been listening to YFN Lucci heavy this week, and last couple of weeks. I don't know why. I just caught myself in a YFN Lucci chokehold damn near. I'm not sure why. So salute to YFN Lucci. I also went back to one of Rich Homie's projects. Like, let me see what
Rich Homie Quan.
Yeah, I was like, let me go back to one of his projects, see what you're saying.
I love how much attention you give to those types of rappers. Why are you laughing? Stay with me. YFN Lucci, Lil Durk, Nave Smalls. You love these guys,
Nave Smalls ain't-
but they need. Hang on, but they need that love, right? They need that love. They need that shine because
Yo.
he's definitely not going to mention them, man. I might, but more often than not, no. So it's become part of your personality.
This is a backhanded compliment.
No,
my
it's
brother.
not. It's not. I actually appreciate you like the melodic shit. You like the melodic stuff. And
Yeah, no, do you know what it is? Yeah, do you know that? You're right. Don't get me wrong, because I think he will never listen to a YFN.
I like the melodic stuff too. I was listening to Gunner's joint maybe like last month.
What's it saying?
What, in Sweden?
Yeah, I listened to it after Sweden.
What's it
I
saying?
listened to after Sweden.
Yeah, obviously.
What's it saying?
Like some songs on there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But why? Do you know? Is the YFN does the melodic stuff, but he's also a rapper, innit? So like, sometimes he just does bar off, but it's more drug talk, innit? Gang talk, and I think that's kind of sometimes what I like.
Define bar off.
Oh,
Not
yeah.
bar off. Let me take that
Here
back
you
then,
go,
because I don't like that. Yeah.
I'm just asking.
No.
I can't ask questions.
It's not Jay Lex.
Yeah, come on, man. It's not everyday
Sorry,
words.
it's not about
Not everyday
Martin.
words connect. Words connect, bro. Not everyday words connect. Words connect. Shout out to Jin versus
I
verse.
can't ask questions.
Nah, but like,
I'm just asking.
bro, he gives me what I needed.
It's not Ransom, Rock Marcy,
Bro,
Black Thought,
I'm
Jay
saying,
Lex.
bro, go listen to music, bro. This mood music.
I've listened to a lot of Nas as well, though.
Oh, damn. Oh, I can't, like, you know what I'm tired of, bro? Yeah, I'm tired of people that are mood music merchants. He's a mood music merchant. But you're right, though. Like, all jokes aside, I get where Yemi's coming from. I don't think anyone would ever mention YFN, innit? So yeah,
Nah.
salute to YFN.
Yeah, we need representation for that sort of thing. Like, even if you go out on the street, you probably don't bump into people who say stuff like that. So
I'm here for it. I think it's great, man. I mean, no, honestly, I do think it's great. I won't listen to that, but I think it's good that area is covered.
yeah,
Diversify our portfolio.
Yeah.
yeah.
Because I don't think it would be fun if we always all listen to the same shit.
It'll be
Facts.
it will be one opinion.
Exactly.
It'll be one opinion.
We connect on what we connect on, and then the shit that we
We connect on majority of things, but sometimes I think, we all listen to our own things, innit?
Exactly.
Like, I know what Yemi's bag is.
Yeah.
Yemi is the bridge between me and you. In terms of Yemi will listen to a bit of everything.
Yeah.
You clap your hands, everybody.
That's not true though.
And then word connects as well.
Okay.
I saw you at Sweden when we saw who did we see?
West
in Sweden?
Side.
West Side. I saw your face.
Okay.
Oh man, like
Yeah.
you saw Michael Jackson.
That was great.
And then
That was
Yemi.
great,
And
man.
if someone like, I don't know, like, let's just say a Young Thug came out, I would appreciate it.
Yeah.
So,
But it's funny because like the guys that you like, I like the guys that inspired them. So like the Jeezys.
but then that's the thing though.
You know what I'm saying?
Jeezy's in my top 10. I could talk to you about Trap or Die all day. Like, I love Jeezy.
YFN Lucci probably was inspired by like
1
a Jeezy.
million%. But with me and where me and you disconnect, your lineage stops after 2012.
That's not true.
Like, I will still go back to I was listening to.
That's
Crocodiles.
literally not true.
I think I picked.
Stove
Jeezy's
God
song.
Cooks came out when?
Oh.
Come on,
Yeah,
man.
but-
Come on, man.
And also that's a cheat code.
What you
Who
mean?
did he come out with?
You said 2012.
Who did he come out with? Don't dodge my question.
And well, originally, you got Marciano in it.
Yeah, he is. But like, my point is that so like, I still love the Don't get me wrong. Like, I think I picked Jeezy 4 or 5 weeks ago for my track of the day. So like, I still love the Jeezys and the original people, but I still tend to listen to. I try to listen to as much as these new guys. But don't get twisted. I can't do it all. Like, I can't go to like.
I wouldn't try and do it.
No. I can't go to like.
That's yummy.
Yeah, like I can't do it all.
I can't do it all.
Like,
I try.
I think you do quite well. At what
You do the best out of all of us.
Yeah,
By far. You do the
suppose. Yeah, I guess I want to be kept abreast of everything, but ultimately, it's hard. You find yourself drowning, and I'm finding myself trying less and less nowadays.
See, I try to listen to everything at least once, but I've stopped doing that. Though.
Oh man, you don't even try that. Man.
No, I do. No, dead ass. At least once. One song, at least.
One song.
Yeah.
That's fair. For
sure.
I guess. I'll be
You
honest
want to
with you.
listen to like everyone's albums?
I mean, people that might interest you, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. If they interest me, then I'll listen to more, innit? Well,
I don't think one song is enough though.
But if they're typically artists that don't interest me, then I'll listen to one song. And if that's enough to pull me in, then cool. If
Is that
not,
harsh
then,
though?
Huh?
Is that harsh?
I just don't have the time.
No, I hear you. I
I can't
Actually, you know-
listen to it all, man.
You know why you might be right? One of the first songs I listened to YFN, I was like, I'm not gonna rate him. And then I listened to one song, and then one song turned into 2. So normally I get what you're saying. Like I don't listen to a new artist by listening to their album. Unless it's a review and I just haven't listened to
But
it.
I guess the difference is you're not going into it already not liking them or liking the idea of them. You know what I'm saying?
Some yeah.
He does.
Okay, that's fair. Some I do though. Like I'll be honest with you, the first time I went, like when I was listening to, because I've never sat on a full Rich Homie project like that. So I was like, bro, I wasn't expecting the best. I was like, oh shit, this is better than I thought. Him though, you're right. He goes into it like
Yeah.
they're all Yellow Wolf.
Bruh.
Anyone listen to Cardi B's album?
No,
Not yet. I haven't got yet. There
I
yet.
probably won't, to be honest with you.
I know
It's
you.
It's already platinum.
It's a cheat code.
No, we know how that goes, but shit.
Yeah,
Jay-Z pioneered it, to be fair.
yeah. But as soon as she added WAP, I listened to it though.
Was it good?
No.
Oh,
Okay.
that's your guy.
Yeah, Cardi's.
Yeah, you fuck with Cardi,
Cardi
from early.
do you know what it is though? Cardi as a person, I think is the coldest person. I think she's the coldest person. I don't care what anyone. Cardi is the funniest person ever. Like to me, and she's authentic. There's one song though I didn't like. And I know I'm going off in the tangent, so I apologize. There's one song, yeah, and I don't know. Do you know who Bia is?
Yeah.
So she's beefing Bia, already, yeah. And this is the first part of the song. Gun to your head, name 5 Bia songs. Bow, I'm dead.
That's rude.
Bro, do you know what it is, bro?
Bia's got that hard song with J. Cole, though.
Yeah, but like,
one.
it's the way she goes. It's literally,
what I
bro, it's the first bar was, name 5 Bia songs. Gun to your head, name 5 Bia songs. Then the beat falls off. All you hear is a gunshot. Bow, I'm dead. And then she just continue violating Bia.
That's very rude.
But that opening, I just was like, yeah, that's funny to me more than anything else. Like, that's funny. But I support Cardi as a person more than
The
Cardi
music.
the artist. But I did fuck with Invasions of Privacy for what it's worth.
Okay.
Alright.
Well, thanks for the review. Definitely check it out.
Sometimes we need to switch it up, bro. It's not everyday Jean Grey like he will say.
You're the one who be
That's
mentioning
you.
Jean Grey more than
That's
more
you
than
right
anything.
there, man.
I hate when I try.
I don't even do
Jean
Jean
Grey is
Grey.
crazy. Shout out to Jean Grey, but that's
that's
crazy.
I hate when I do that. Then it comes back to
Yeah, that's you right there.
That's a
Jean
joke.
Grey.
Jean Grey.
He's Rhapsody. You're Jean Grey.
Yeah.
Can he claim Rhapsody?
What do you mean?
I think I was the first person to call her the GOAT.
You did. I
I
remember
was
that.
probably listening to her before you.
I've interviewed her, so.
He wins.
Because I was on 9th early. And I was on all the artists that he used to work with kind of early. So I was on...
Jamla.
Yeah, exactly.
I believe you,
So
though.
was
I
on,
believe
you
you.
know what I mean?
No, Rhapsody. That's fair.
I just don't throw out goats like left, right, and centre like some people.
Don't have it, Yemi.
I'm talking to you.
I know you. She's the female GOAT.
To be, yeah. And I feel like that was a decent shout, to be fair. If we're just talking about catalogue, I don't think there's any other woman fuck with her.
I've
Catalogue.
actually just dropped something with Madlib as well.
Yeah,
Oh.
Mad Raps. I
I
think it
heard
was like
that.
a couple of tunes.
I heard it.
Yeah, she's. We know. what she-
Layla's Wisdom, Eve, the most recent thing.
most recent
Yeah,
one.
yeah, yeah.
Undoubtedly.
Maybe Little Kim. In terms of catalogue, that can compete. But,
I don't know.
Kim probably more like on like the singles.
But
I don't know about
body
bodies
of
of
work.
work. after hardcore, I don't know.
Nah, man, Rhapsody's great, bro.
I don't know,
I
bro.
thought that La Bella Mafia was pretty good.
Was that she had the single on that tune with Mr. Cheeks?
Yes. He would remember that. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
These are some nasty people, man.
Anyway.
Salute to all of the rappers.
Where we go, man.
So, yeah, for real. Let's bring it to the UK.
Yeah.
So,
Kingdom.
yeah, we'll bring it to the United Kingdom. So, in the UK rap scene, there is seemingly a new trend going on among UK rappers where they're starting to reclaim or rep this idea of Britishness a lot more. And what I mean by that is you'll see a lot of rappers sporting the Union Jack on their person, on singles, accessories. You had Jim Legxacy, he dropped an album called Black British Music. You have artists like YT using the Union Jack iconography in videos and stuff. And this is like underground rappers for the most part. And it's something that has, and we're going to get into afrosurrealist a little bit later, dropped an album called BUYBRITISH. Album cover, Union Jack iconography. So it seems like there's a real like emphasis on reclaiming the Union Jack and the idea of Britishness, especially as someone and people who are black, right? So it just seems like that's the case. And in an interview that YT did with The Basement, he basically reaffirmed that kind of thing where it's like, we have our own spin on Britishness because we're black and we're British sort of thing. So we're trying to like rep that side of ourselves in our music and the way we move and et cetera, et cetera. And it's an interesting trend, but a lot of people and a lot of commentators in the scene kind of want to see more from these artists. They want to see more than them just repping the Union Jack just because that's what it is. They want to see more meaning and substance behind why they do that. Not just as a message to say, I'm black and I'm British sort of thing. People like Elijah, friend of the pod Naz, have pretty much said those things to that effect. And I'm just wondering if that's a fair thing to say and a fair thing to argue about. And I just kind of just wanted to open up the floor to everybody just to ask about how we feel about that sort of thing, because it's coming at a very interesting time. I mean, last week, if you're UK-based or London-based, you would have seen 100,000 people in Waterloo, Blackfriars, just central London, white people for the most part, but there were non-white people there as well, joining this Tommy Robinson-led march where they were trying to unite the kingdom, as it were. British flags, Scottish flags, English flags, but also a lot of MAGA hats, a lot of like nationalists, let's call it what it is, racist people over there as well, trying to reclaim this idea of British as well. So it's coming at a very interesting time where the actual definition of British on both sides is being like, it's feeling like it's either being lost or it's being like subverted in some way. So this debate has come at a very interesting time. But yeah, I guess I just wanted to open up the floor and first of all just ask you guys, like, what do you think about the idea of like artists in their art, especially if they're black and British, reclaiming that kind of idea for themselves and spinning it into something that's comfortable for them, and then going into the idea of like, do they need to do more beyond that?
Man, that's a loaded question, boy. Like, where do you even start with that, man?
Yeah, it's an interesting one.
Yeah, I mean, let's. I'm gonna start with that, simplifying it. I don't think there's anything wrong with trying to give something else a meaning that maybe hasn't been there before. If we're talking about like reclaiming something, I think it's important to look at like how that's being done. Now, I don't think it will ever be enough, if we're talking music, I don't think it will ever be enough to only do that through imagery. I think the imagery has to match up with the music. So if they're trying to reclaim the Union Jack flag, which I think is, boy, what do I want to say here?
Speak your mind.
I don't think you can reclaim that flag, personally. I think it means what it means and it's represented what it's represented, man. We're going back to like colonial times and that, man. I don't think there's any reclaiming that. So I think that's a separate conversation to identifying with being British and representing that part of yourself. I think those are two separate things. Now, with your music, if you're gonna talk about representing being British, or if you are gonna attempt to reclaim something like the Union Jack, in the music there has to be commentary on that. It can't just be a case of talking about your personal experiences. There has to be commentary on what's going on in the country and the landscape of what it means to walk as a black British individual. And so that's where I am with it at the moment. I find it difficult to accept artists that are trying to reclaim the flag. I just don't think it's something that can be done personally. And, you know, you said that new trend, and I find that to be quite interesting because randomly my brain went back to that Sway. Because he used to run around with the Union Jack like bandana and that. And I always found that to be quite interesting. But I don't think he ever really spoke about it. In his music, he would talk about his own personal experiences and even like being from Ghana as well and what that meant for him. But I don't know if he ever really touched on the Union Jack aspect of things. So I find that to be quite interesting. But I don't remember any critics ever saying anything about it though. Same thing with Stormzy when he was at Glastonbury. Yeah. When he wore the Banksy design, was the bulletproof vest. I don't remember if anyone was really talking about him reclaiming that flag. So why is it with these artists, these younger artists that are doing it, why is it now people are talking about, oh, there's a trend and people trying to reclaim the flag?
I think it's just because Sway was one person, Stormzy was one person. We're talking about like a whole conglomerate of artists who are following this idea of reclaiming the flag and reclaiming Britishness. So I guess it's more en masse than it maybe ever has been, in a sense.
I agree with that.
Yeah, and I think that lends to the idea of it being a trend, or maybe not necessarily, maybe a trend is the wrong word, but like, for what it is, essentially is a trend sort of thing. So I guess that's just kind of how I see it. I mean, I guess for me, I'm with you in a sense of like, my relationship with like the Union Jack is a complicated one because we know what it is, right? Like, it represents slavery, it represents colonialism, it represents discrimination, prejudice, all these things. Now, being black and British is already such a complex thing because you're having to balance your British experiences, your British upbringing, but also with your black experiences and your black upbringing and everything that goes in between. And if you think about some of the artists mentioned, they talk about their experiences as black British people by proxy of being in Britain, in London, growing up, going through life, etc., etc. It isn't always as explicit as talking about the idea of being black and British, but more so just about here are my experiences.
Of growing up in the hood.
Basically. Which is valid in and of itself, but I guess to your point, and I guess to the point of many commentators who were saying you need to go beyond just repping it, you need to talk about what your relationship is to that, what your proximity is to the idea of it, which I feel like there's room for it all. There's room for you to talk about your experiences, and there's also room for you to talk about how the notion of you being black British affects you, right? And how you see it and how you've seen it change, because it has changed. Like, it's now very normal to say you are black and British, whereas before, Britishness was coded for whiteness, right? And over the years, so many things have happened, and obviously generations and generations of black people have laid down roots here and have become part of the fabric. I mean, we rebuilt the country after the Second World War. Well, the Caribbeans did, shout out to y'all. And you know, that's what it is. That's history. That's fact. You can't get past that. So we're part of the furniture at this point. But what does that look like as far as like evaluating and assessing your relationship to that? You know? So I guess in that regard, and I guess also like a lot of these artists are still quite young, figuring it out, early 20s, this, that, and the other. So I guess it's about an identity, like trying to find some kind of identity in and of that. And, you know, being British is a very powerful identity because it is so unique. And then you add the blackness factor to it. It makes for so many different stories and perspectives that you could go down, right?
But who's the messaging to? Like, who are these artists talking to? Who are they?
For the rest of the world.
Who are they trying to reclaim this flag to?
For the rest of the world.
Because are they talking to us? Are they talking to the man that are here? Or are they talking to?
I don't think they are. think they're talking to everyone else.
So then, if they're talking to people outside of the UK, then man, they got to be a bit more responsible.
That's
then.
why
I don't
to
know.
me-
I think they're talking to everybody. But
To me, I'm in a very awkward position with this. And I'm going to be careful about what I say, personally. I'll be real. Because I think there's two things going on. I think you can talk about being black and being in England all you want. I think you can talk about the nuanced experience of being a black British in the UK. Until Kingdom comes, we've seen bare rappers do, we've seen Rich do, we've seen a lot of rappers talk about their upbringing and what it's brought upon them. The flag, to me, however, I'm just not with it. And I understand you can be trying to, like, you can want to reclaim it, I guess, on some, like, no, this is my country, this is where I'm from. But you got to understand what that flag brings. And you got to understand to what the flag means to certain people. And it's what the conversation I think you was about to lead to. And it's what's the messaging you're giving. If the messaging is given to the rest of the world, like, no, I'm a proud a black British, and I'm proud of the flag. Are you really? Do you get what I mean? Like, is that something you could really be proud of? Or are you just having the flag for the sake of it? Like, I'm in a very uncomfortable position when I see rappers, our UK rappers, run around with a flag and we hold it to esteem. I don't think that's something we should hold to esteem. I think you could talk about the nuance of being black and British all day long. I think you could talk about that forever. I think it's different when you take pride in now a flag that's brought in so many past things. I just don't.
And maybe, but sorry to cut you. Maybe that's where they're trying to like reclaim it. Though,
I don't think you can reclaim it, bro.
Well, no, we can flip it, innit? Because black people. There's always been a presence here. There's always been a black presence in Britain. There's never not been.
I agree.
Like, we go back and let me not even go there. It's always been there, right? So if we're gonna shoot these artists on bail, they could be reclaiming something that was always here. But but it's just a case of reminding people.
But can I bring a counter
or renewing the thought about us being here?
Yeah, but
so that's one argument, and then another point is if where I was going is if the messaging is just to let the rest of the world that they're British, I need more than that.
What do you mean?
I need more commentary. I need more. I need them to be a bit more responsible than just like flashing the flag. I need you to talk about like the climate of what's happening here right now and politically what's been happening here. But it's not just a case of saying, yo, I'm black and I'm British and I'm proud. What does that mean?
But can I say something? Sorry, Yemi. You know when I don't think you can reclaim the flag anymore. I think it's past reclaiming. Personally, I just don't think. It's not cool. We've been here for so long.
I got something.
You can you argue? I don't know how long we've been here for, but can you argue it's ours to reclaim? I don't think it's ours to reclaim. And also, there's two things going on. When there's a protest, and I don't want to bring it back to the protest, but when there is a protest of like 100, 200,000 people walking around, and they're walking around with the same flag, and they're telling you it's our flag, how can we then reclaim it if they're telling us this ain't yours, this is mine? Do you get what I mean? It's like you've almost got to shut out everything that's going on and just walk around somewhat blind and be like, no, I'm still running around with a flag, but I'm obtuse to half of these people telling me that this ain't yours.
There'll be people that argue that like the flag itself isn't inherently racist, but it was co-opted by the right wing. There'll be people that say that, and to that you say what?
I saw that flag in Somalia. Well, Somaliland to be exact, but I saw that. Like, you can't tell me it is if I've seen that flag in Somaliland.
And a lot of our ancestors saw when these ships
like if I saw that flag if I saw that flag back, well, I didn't see it personally, but you know what I mean. Like if that flag if that's the flag they used to conquer, how are we reclaiming it?
Alright, so can you reclaim the N-word?
I was about to ask that. Have we?
Now this is where it gets
There's
dicey.
been an attempt.
Can I just say something though? That's not on us to decide though. I don't think it is.
What do you mean?
I think America's decided they reclaimed it. Do you get what I mean? I don't think that's on us to decide. I don't think the N-word is on us to decide. The flag is different. I'm born here. You're born here. You're born here. Yeah. We can have a conversation about the flag all day long because we was born in this country. The N-word, if they've decided to reclaim it and they're good with that, cool. That's just, I'm just going to follow the rules there. Because I was never called that. However, with the flag, it's different because this is where I was born. But then, I just don't think you can claim something that other people who it belongs to are telling. For example, people were called the N-word in America, and then the black people decided they're going to reclaim it because they were called it. The British flag, the English flag and the Union Jack, the people that own the flags are telling us this ain't yours. So how are we trying to reclaim something they're telling us don't claim?
Well, it's because we're part of the history, right? we're part of the reason why Britain is the way it is. So
What do you mean?
naturally, I mean, listen, black people, black communities have contributed so much to British history and British infrastructure that if you want to claim it, if you want to claim Britishness, you can, right? We were told, well, Caribbeans were told in the 40s, this is your country, you're British, come through. Come and help us. So why wouldn't they? If you're being told that.
I understand.
You know?
I understand.
And just to like make it a little less literal, just as far as like claiming the flag, I guess you think about, and I guess to shoot the artists some bail as well, I guess when you look at the British flag, maybe some artists look at the British flag and they think about the musical history of Britain, right? And you think about genres like grime, like drill, like funky, dubstep, all these sounds that wouldn't have been possible if it wasn't for Britain, blackness, and just a black British presence sort of thing. So I guess maybe in that regard, you're reclaiming the kind of more musical aspects of what Britain has made possible, you know?
But you can do that without the flag, no?
Maybe. But who's to say how you can do it?
Because you're doing that anyway by just releasing music.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Yeah, but I guess...
By you speaking about your experience, your life experience of being in this country, you're already speaking about the British experience. In a sense.
I guess some people want to be more explicit with it, right? Maybe people want to be more like, yeah, this is mine.
I cringe I'll be honest with you, I cringe when I see it. Just personally, I do. And I've always been like that. I just cringe a little bit when I see... I'm not saying it's such an awkward position being black.
It's a jarring image.
Yeah, like it's so awkward because I can't tell someone don't take pride in being black British. I can't. It's just such a awkward position.
It is a bit. It is awkward.
Yeah,
bro.
because I don't... If you ask me where I'm from, I'm gonna claim Somali. Do you know what I mean? Like I'm gonna say I'm Somali. I'm just...
Yeah.
My passport says black. My passport says black British.
But if I ask you where you're from,
I'm Nigerian.
do you get what I mean? So it's, I don't think it's, and I'm not even trying to make this, I'm not trying to take this, like the conversation away from music. I'm really not. But it's just, I think being black in Britain, being raised here, it's such an awkward conversation to have in what do you take pride in? Because whenever I see the videos of having a flag there or taking pride in like, yo, this is my country, like, I just take, it's a little bit like...
But if you have experiences in this country that mean a lot to you and could have only happened in this country, then you're entitled to claim it. You're
Can I ask
entitled.
you a question? By waving around the flag and by claiming this, to the naked eye, I'm saying this, not to like us lot who live here. To the naked eye, can't you also be like, yeah, that means they're with the monarchy, and do you know what I mean? Like by default, you're with the monarchy. Like you're claiming that you love the Union Jack. You love everything that comes with the country, no? Just to the naked eye, not talk about the people that live here. I'm just saying to the outsider, someone in Australia that's watching the video.
Sure.
They could be looking at it like, yo, you co-sign the monarchy and everything. And then that's what makes it awkward for me.
So maybe some of them do.
That's a deeper conversation because then that's just insanity.
Depends though. Depends. So you and your proximity to black Britishness and someone else's are obviously very different, right?
Of course.
So while we might be on a like level with this, other people might see that and think, nah, I'm putting my own spin on it. What you man are on, that's not why I'm on. This represents something different to me. The flag is something else to me. You know what I'm saying? And it might be that idea that's driving people to have more pride in it. Because they're not seeing it in the same way that other people are seeing it.
I think that's the difficulty with like subjectivity though, man, because we can always like make up our own little definitions of things that mean one thing to me and another thing to like, and that's always difficult.
Look at this brother.
Yeah.
Wait, what does that even mean?
You're one living subjective guy.
But it's difficult though, bro, man, because
Don't even
sometimes like it just is what it is. I don't care how subjective
What
we
do you mean
try
by
to
that?
be. Sometimes it just is what it is. For example,
In regards to
this mic stand is black, right? You're not gonna come and tell me, oh, but to me, bro, like I see a hint of grey, and I'm not trying to hear that, bro.
Essentially grey hair.
Cool.
But what do you mean?
But the point I'm trying to make is, sometimes it just is what it is, isn't it? So like, I hear that, there may be individuals that are trying to reclaim the flag in a particular way and give it a new definition and talk about it in a different thing, but it just is what it is.
But there's way more nuance to identity politics than there is a mic stand.
I'm not talking about the identity, I'm talking about the flag. Now, your identity, I can't argue against how you identify, but we can have a conversation about what that flag actually means, though. What it means to you and what it means are two different things. What it means to me and what it means to you, two different things. What it means to both of us and what it is, again, are two different things.
But is it fact what it is?
Yes, because that's been proven.
And what is that?
Racist. It's a racist flag. Point blank, period. There's no other conversation to be had about it. That just is what it is, and that's been proven. You can find so many things to back that up and then prove that it's a fact.
Cool.
That's not a matter of what I think, what I feel, what you think, and what you feel. This is just what it is. But I think what the musicians, I understand from the perspective of what the musicians are doing. They're finding another way to, I guess, talk about what it means for them to be British.
Yeah.
But they could do that without the flag.
That's literally my whole premise.
But can we not, is there no hope that the flag and the meaning of the flag could change?
No.
It can't change.
So even if black people are here for another 6,000 years, doing amazing things, making Britain what it is.
And is the country still operating the way it is?
I mean, if it's still capitalist.
Yeah.
Bro, they got to change the flag.
They can't. Then they can't.
They got to change the flag.
You can't. I don't think that you can't change that. You can't to me. You just can't. I don't think you can. And
I think with some of those artists, they blacked out the flag. So so it seems like there's a recognition there.
Even Stormzy with the stab-proof vest, it was black.
So there's a recognition there that, okay, cool. If I am going to claim this thing, I got to revamp it and make it something else.
And I'm not mad at that.
That's what I said. You got to change the flag.
That's the one I'm not mad at. Like, you see Stormzy's stab-proof vest? I wasn't mad at it. I think it was black and blue.
Yeah, it's like the Union Black as well. It's like red, green, and
what?
black. This here.
Okay. Yeah.
That there.
What's that?
It's Union Black. It's the Union Black.
I've never heard of it.
Yeah. So,
but my point being, like, if you switch it up like the way Stormzy did, I'm not mad at it, because then, cool, you're taking a hold of it and making it something. Cool. The Union Jack itself, I'm just not... Like, if you wave that or the St. George's flag, I'm just going to look at you and go, like, hey, you can't, man. You can't. We're going to act ignorant. The same day you're waving around that flag is the same day there's a protest in Oxford Circus saying, get out of my country.
And bro, no matter how much they try and reclaim it, man...
It's co-opted. It's too late.
I will never shake the feeling of being like 14 or 13 years old. Yeah, I'm going to visit some of my boys in like Slade Green or Eltham areas. Yeah, seeing these flags flying and knowing not to go down a particular road because I see these flags flying.
they're still flying.
You can't shift that feeling for me, man. So no matter how much you try and reclaim it, that flag is always going to mean what it means to me. Even today, man, like as a 35-year-old, bro, like I walk down certain roads. If I see a pub that's got these flags flying, I know what time it is. No matter how many artists come out and try and revamp it, try and talk about it in a different way, that even if they're giving certain commentary in their music, bro, that flag is just going to represent what it represents to me, man.
No, that's fair. I mean, I think it's valid on both sides. I think it's valid to feel like the perception of the flag is never going to change, but I also feel like it's obviously very, very valid that they're trying to inject some type of new meaning into
I'm
that.
not mad at that. I'm not mad at that.
Like they're trying. And listen, they might wake up and that's pretty much said the same thing. Like they might wake up one day and realize that this shit is corny.
I'm so curious as to what she thinks.
That might be the case. It also might be the case that their sense of Britishness is strengthened because they're rapping it and they're putting it into the music in whatever way they feel they can. And they will, sort of thing. So I can see both sides. Just from a musical standpoint, like being able to rep, so many different scenes that represent Britain, and then the kind of more ideological side of like, can you actually do this? I can see validity on both sides, but it's also a thing of like, for me, the British flag and even the St. George's flag, the English flag, yeah, it will be what you mentioned. It will always represent that, and it will always represent some type of antagonism towards people like me, because history has shown that. But like I say, at the same time, I can't fault this new generation of rappers and artists trying to put a different spin on it.
I'm just not here for it. I can't tell you what to do as an artist. I can't. Who am I to tell you? I'm just not here for it. Personally, I'm not. Because then you're also selling a fake image to abroad.
Yeah, I guess my final.
I mean, they are British.
No, but that just you're selling a fake image. Like that flag does
I don't think it's fake.
To me, though. I'm just saying that flag don't represent you at all. While just living here, don't get me wrong. Cool, I get it. But that flag don't represent you. So
but I think that's part of them trying to reclaim it, though, isn't it? They're trying to reclaim it in a way that it does speak to them.
It's never.
And there are like people out there like them out there. I guess to the naked eye, that's what they're trying to do.
Yeah, and listen, if you pay attention to the UK, if you pay attention to the UK, like it's diverse, it's multicultural, right? So yeah, so to some of these artists, the British flag might represent that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree with that.
Walk
So,
around with the United
Yeah,
Nations flag, man.
it doesn't always mean what it means to us to other people, you know? Especially if you're a few generations down and you've just been here and your parents have been here, sort of thing. This is all you've ever known.
I fundamentally disagree with it, but if you're going to do it, spit the real. Talk about what's going on there. I would want to hear that.
I don't think I can say I disagree, but I disagree with it.
You just said it.
But I'm like, I don't know if I can in it because I feel bad to tell them man what to do. I'm just not here for it personally in it.
You're not telling them what to do, but you're speaking to how you feel about it.
I'm just not here for it, man. I don't think you can reclaim something that's. Pro, I don't want to make it. Do you know how much blood is on the hands of that flag? Like, you can't reclaim that, man.
Yeah,
as much as you could try to, you can't reclaim that, man.
Well, I don't actually know what an official reclaiming looks like, but if a person wakes up tomorrow and says, I'm going to reclaim the British flag for it to mean something else, again, it's subjective, but ultimately, who are we to be
can
like?
you
So can they
imagine
reclaim
somebody
the St.
trying...
George's flag? Sorry, I don't mean to interrupt. What if this was the St. George's flag?
I think the St. George's flag is maybe a little different because it's England. In the sense of like, Great Britain is obviously England, Scotland, Wales. England has, I don't know, I guess it's a little bit more of a sordid history with that flag. I don't know, I just feel like it's different in a sense.
And I agree with you, but that's my point. One is, I get it, when you look at St. George's, we know what time it is. But my point is, essentially, it's two flags at the same place. So if you feel funny about one, but you don't feel funny about the other, but it's literally the same. Do you get what I mean? It's the same. You're just doing mind games. It's the same place.
That's it, yeah.
For me, they're the same, bro.
Do you get?
That's fine, but
you understand where I'm coming from?
same.
It's mind games. It's the same thing. But I do understand that St. James's flag, St. George's flag definitely holds a little bit more like.
It's
The reason why I don't think
it's
it's
interesting though, because like when I see the Irish flag flying,
I'm good with that.
I don't feel the same as when I see the Union Jack or the England flag flying,
Because Ireland are,
or even the Welsh flag.
but it's different with Ireland though. The persecute, without trying to get too deep, what they went through is completely different. So we've got empathy. Well, when I say we, the empathy people have for Ireland is different compared to like. Do you get what I mean?
But to your point, like obviously the British flag, Britain is England, Scotland, Wales. Scotland, you probably don't look at the flag and think, oof, something
Yeah,
like
exactly.
Wales. Nothing, you know what I'm saying? Whereas with England, you probably do.
Yeah,
Definitely.
facts.
So you look at the British flag and you might think,
Oh, I see.
you
what you
might be a bit more ambivalent to it because it's encompassing not just England. You know what I'm saying? But obviously, being black and British and from being from London,
I think it's mind games.
you know what I'm saying? I don't think it's
mind
necessarily mind games, but
it's mind games.
listen, man. To wrap it up, listen, man. These artists, you're obviously trying to find some kind of place for yourselves, artistically and I suppose in terms of identity. This is an interesting way to do it, and I feel like, you know, when people look at those guys repping the Union Jack, they're not thinking in the same way as they would a white person doing it, which I think inherently is the point. And I feel like, yeah, as long as it continues to happen, I'm sure that they'll continue to push this idea that this flag means something else. So
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I hear you, man. Just you won't see me have a flag anytime soon. Put it that way,
shock.
unless it's.
Yeah, man.
It's interesting, bro, because I would never. That's crazy. I would never even buy like the England football kit. I don't none of that, bro.
You know, I've never had an England kit a day in my life.
No, some of the England kids bang, to be fair.
Have you had one?
No.
Would you get one?
That's
I
even
don't know.
Actually, no, because then
I
that's
It's
I don't
quite
know.
interesting.
I don't know.
that's a very, and I know you wrapped up, but that's a very good point I didn't think of. If I'm not even
That's how I
comfortable
think
enough-
about it.
No, that's a very good point though, because I've never worn an England top.
I've never felt comfortable enough to buy
Never.
one. Ever.
Maybe it's the Euros, the World Cup, whatever. I've never
man.
worn one.
And I think the red one in '98 was cold, but
And the grey one.
I didn't like the grey
The
one.
grey one was fire.
But I never felt comfortable enough to buy it, bro.
It's funny because I think it was like in the 80s. It was a politician and he was talking about cricket. And he was asking the black community, trying to test this idea of multiculturalism. If England were playing the West Indies in cricket, who are you going for? Who you rooting for? And that was seen as controversial because it's a very crass way of trying to show that people who aren't from here have allegiance to here, sort of thing. But it's kind of real. If we just think about like freaking England, Nigeria in the World Cup, who we repping? Who do we want to?
Nige.
Who are we rooting for? We're rooting for
We
Nige,
rep
sort of
Nige,
thing.
bro.
We're
We support
rooting for
Nige.
Nige. You know what I'm saying? So it's an interesting one. It's very complex. It's very, very complex.
yeah, I mean, actually, no, I don't want to say that, man.
So,
No, I'm just gonna be like, it makes sense. Because I don't think you can ever reclaim the flag, man. It's the same country. Remember, because we were just speaking about football. When them man missed the penalty, we saw what happened. You can't. I'm so real. You can't, man. You just can't. I'm sorry.
So you can't.
Impossible. Like I'm double. It's impossible.
I'm just confirming.
It's impossible to reclaim this flag. Whether it's St. George's flag, whether it's the United Kingdom flag.
So you're saying, right now, it's impossible to claim that flag?
Yes.
All right, cool.
Yes, I am.
Fair enough.
Honestly, go get the United Nations flag if you want to wave a flag.
Okay.
Skaiwater.
All right then. Okay, cool. Well, sticking on the topic of British, we are going to review another album. And we mentioned his name earlier, but we're going to look at this album called BUYBRITISH by the artist and producer AfroSurrealist. Now, AfroSurrealist is a 19-year-old producer. From
19?
19.
Wait, he produced
19, lads.
how many tracks on the album did he produce?
All of them.
All of it.
All of them.
Crazy.
Fam,
So let me set the scene.
he's 6 figures.
AfroSurrealist is a 19-year-old producer from Milton Keynes, but he's based in South London now. He made a splash in 2023 at the age of 17 with his Reworks EP that he uploaded to SoundCloud, which is basically like a reworking of classic grime freestyles. But it was under like the kind of, like Qualum, Bex Blue kind of mellow grime type stuff. And yeah, I mean, in an era where mellow grime and that kind of slither of the scene is kind of growing in stature, he kind of put his hat in the ring and became well known because of it, and kind of gained a reputation as someone to watch. And before I even knew who he was, I'd heard his song "The Valley's a Peak" with Ceebo and Zino.
Yeah.
Big up those guys.
Salute to Ceebo.
And just being like kind of blown away by the production, by the sample. He sampled Naomi Sharon and Tay Jordan, and then he sampled Rough Squad together, and then there was the break beats towards the end, and I was like, bro, he's putting in so many references, but it's flowing seamlessly. And obviously Ceebo and Zino did their thing. And then yeah, he dropped BUYBRITISH, his debut album, last month. And it features obviously Ceebo. Ceebo's on like 4 tracks out of 13. Zino, and I want to get all these people in because I feel like they all deserve a shout out.
Yeah, man.
OG Kemi, Reem, Zege, Teo Locks, Floetic, Samson, Essie, Chef BK, Nat, David Armada, James C, Awaiting King, Bex Blue, Sai Ming, Breeze Partlow, Tay Jordan, Gabriella Cole, Jed Soul, Tay Funds, TWA, and Brooklyn Lodovico.
Awaiting King is such a cold name,
Awaiting King with
That
a
is
V.
a cold name, bro.
You would
In
say
King,
that. You would say that.
the eyes replaced with a V.
Cold name.
So,
Peter
yeah.
would love that name, innit?
Yes, exactly. And yeah, it's an album that, through its collaborators, explores the nuances of growing up black and British, like our conversation earlier. And yeah, and it's shown in the artwork as well. If you look at the artwork, it is essentially like a graffitied version of the Union Jack. And yeah, AfroSurrealist has kind of gone in on that kind of, on those themes, and very much created soundscapes for all of these artists to kind of just shine, man. And yeah, we want to look at it now. So boys, what did we think about AfroSurrealists BUYBRITISH?
Yeah, no, I thought it was a really good album, bro. Like, I'd never heard of this producer before. So when you dropped in the group chat, I was just like, hey, I'm down, man. I'm down for like listening to more UK artists, producers as well. And so I was curious. So when I saw the album artwork, I typically judge albums of artists that I don't know by the album artwork. So I was looking at it, I was like, okay, cool. I have an idea of where we might be going here. But I didn't know he was just a producer. I didn't know what he was, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I just pressed play and I just let it flow. And then after I listened to it the first time, I went back and I started reading some of the credits. I started reading up about him as well. So it gave me a bit more context to the person that had produced this music. And then yeah, man, on like the second listen, I was like, yo, this is really, really good album, man. Like, it was really colourful. It felt like he showed so much versatility, man, and he just jumped into so many different pockets that it felt quite difficult for me to attempt to pigeonhole him. Because typically, like, if I listen to someone I haven't listened to before, I have to attach them to something that allows me to
understand where they're at.
Understand them as an artist.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? But I couldn't do that.
Exactly.
Like, I listened to Harlem. I listened to from Harlem Heat to Valley's a Peak. I just couldn't do that because they just all sound so different to each other, man. And I mean, from Harlem Heat, I thought that was just a fire way to start.
Fam?
And there's something about the
Ceebo
album
was smart,
titles
man.
as well that I really enjoy. I really enjoy album titles, man. I just think they're so dope, generally. But yeah, man, I really enjoyed Harlem Heat. Valley's a Peak as well. I really, really fuck with Ceebo and Zino, man. And I feel like they should like make more music together. I'd love to hear them like make more music together. But like for me, like the first like 4 or 5 songs were just back to back bangers, bro. Like, and I think when it got to Skank, yeah, I was just like, yo, bruv, who is this brother? Like, what is he doing? Like, is he all right, bro?
Yeah, bro.
I was just like, that's mad. And then when he went to like no ball games, I was just like, oh, this shit is crazy, man. Samson, like, he floated.
Fam?
Famson floated.
He
Big
floated.
up
Like,
Samson.
I mean, floated did thing as well, but like Samson, like, floated. And then like One Blood's probably like my favourite song on the album.
One blood.
For what Ceebo done on that was, I
Same.
think that was probably like the best rap performance on the album.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I just thought like what Ceebo was doing on that was like insane, bro. Like, and I couldn't even write down the quotables because it felt so dense, and the flows were just so like it felt quite intricate and tight. That I was just so like I was obsessed with the flow that I couldn't even. I was floating between the flow and what he was saying, and like I just was just like, yo, this is too much, man. Do you know what I'm saying? So yeah, like I think from Harlem Heat to like One Blood, it had me in a chokehold. I just thought, oh, this is like really, really good music, innit? I didn't care for Six Figures, really. Like I appreciated what he was doing. I felt like he showed like another chamber in like his arsenal of like talent. But I didn't really care
That
for
song
that.
reminded me of Western for some reason.
Western.
It
Western.
Interesting.
proper
Okay.
reminded me
I
of
think
Western.
I get what you're saying.
It proper reminded
I
me
know
of
what you're
Western.
saying. A lot. Really enjoyed that as well. Elephant Roundabout. That sounded really good too, and I liked the bus announcement interlude in there as well. You know what I mean, representing. Do you know what I mean, the ends and that. So that was great.
Yeah.
Spend the Night. Tay Jordan.
That's my
big
favorite
fan.
song. That's my favorite song of the album.
That's
I knew it was going to be one of you's
my favourite.
favourite.
yeah,
Yo,
man. That's
that
that
song there-
G-Funk 80s.
That song there. That's my favorite song of the album.
Yeah, man. That was. Yeah, man. That was fire as well. I didn't really care for
Boys Over.
Year 11 Prom.
Neither did I.
I ain't care for that. I could have probably done without that.
But that was very much like cinematic UK rap type. feel.
Yeah.
know
No,
what I mean?
I saw what he was
understand it.
doing, but I felt the cinematic thing with Boys Don't Cry though. Actually,
I hear that.
I kind of felt that way. Maybe based on what they were talking about.
I hear that.
And even on that particular song, I thought Tay Fon's like I thought he floated on that as well. I think he killed.
Facts.
And then yeah, man, Vendetta Altitude, that was cool. A Day in a Life was cool as well. And so yeah, man, I think just generally, man, it was just a really enjoyable listen. Like, and it was nice to not have had any expectations, not knowing who the producer was, who a lot of the artists were, and just to hear like new voices, new flows, and beats that I hadn't really heard before as well. It felt quite it was a bit of excitement actually. And it felt like, okay, yeah, like a new lease of life, like a freshness. I think freshness, it felt like really fresh. Yeah. So I enjoyed the album, man.
I went. Sorry, dude.
Good.
I went into the album like you. Like I had no idea of what was going on. Then I saw the track list. And then I was like, wait, is this a compilation? I was so confused. I was like, is this a group? Is this a compilation? Like, what's going on here? And then I started to do some research on my man, and that's when I figured out, oh, okay, he's a producer, all of that. The album, I'll be honest with you, from the minute I heard Harlem Heat, I was like, this is different. I was like, there's just something different about this.
I want to know what film he sampled. I feel like he sampled a film.
But towards the end.
Yeah, it felt like it was kind of sprinkled all throughout, actually.
Wasn't there a film
I
called
feel like he
Harlem,
took,
wasn't there a film
like-
called Harlem Nights?
Yeah. Yeah, there was, but I don't know if it was that. But I feel like he like sampled a film, and like the backdrop of this song that took like a lot of the soundscapes from the film. I just
Okay, I
don't
see
know
what
what
you're
it was. But it feels like a film that was probably like in the 70s or something.
Yeah. No, so me, when I heard Harlem Heat, I was like, yeah, let's get into it, basically, innit? By the time I got to One Blood, I was like, this is different. Like, the One Blood sample caught me so off guard. Like, you know when you're listening to an album, but you're not paying attention to anything, you're just listening to music. So literally, I think I was in my room just chilling, just listening to it. I think this was on like last Monday. Just chilling, listening to it on Tuesday. And then I remember I heard One Blood and I sat up. I was like, wait a minute, what's going on here? I was like, this is different. Like, this is... it was just. I don't know if you use the word colourful. I think colourful is the best way to put this album, because there isn't one song isn't the next, and it's just. But it's a feel good album. Like there's just everything feels good about it. The vibes are good. The rapping's good. Everything's good. I'm gonna be real to you guys. I've played Spend the Night an unholy amount of times. Like the only critique I've got on Spend the Night is I wish he let the beat go off towards the end. Like he continued rapping till about 10 seconds left. I was like, I just wish they let the Spend the Night
a little bit.
Just let it breathe the final 35 seconds. Like I forgot who said let the shit breathe, but I thought someone had that added like that. But my point is, I just wish that he'd done that. All around though, I think this is one of my favorite albums in the UK. Like for someone I had no idea
This year
so far in the UK, this is one of my favorite albums. Spend the Night, I'm gonna be honest with you, when we do our roundup, Spend the Night's gonna be in my top 5 something. I'll tell you that for free now. That song there, I know what I'm gonna do to that song. That song there is amazing. Like I fuck with that song there, I can't lie to you. But yeah, for someone that I didn't know beforehand, I don't think you could have asked for a better introduction. You kind of let me know what you're about without letting me know what you're about, if that makes sense. Like I know who you are without knowing who you are, because you could do everything, but that lets me know what you're doing here, because I can't pigeonhole you into, oh you do drill, or you do grime, or you do a backpack. Like you do something, whereas with him, he done everything, bro. Like One Blood don't sound like Boys Don't Cry. Boys Don't Cry don't sound like Six Figures. Do you get what I'm saying? Six Figures don't sound like Harlem Heat. It's so different, but the rapping didn't stop. And also Ceebo's cold.
Yeah, he's fine.
Like side note, Ceebo is cold with
Friend of the
like,
pod, isn't it?
Yeah, salute to Ceebo. Like Ceebo he floated on him, and him and Zino are also Goku Vegeta thing that I'm here for it.
This isn't Lambeth, not LA Ceebo. This is a different Ceebo.
It is, isn't it?
Different, right?
Like this is real
Renewed
life.
energy sort of Ceebo.
This is real life. Like you're seeing. You know what I love about young artists as well? It's when you see them, like Dragon Ball Z when you became a new Saiyan in real time. I think we're seeing our youngsters in real time go to different Saiyans.
Bro.
And I think with Ceebo in this album, I've seen him elevate to a new Saiyan where it's just like,
bro,
it's easy for you. And I don't know if you feel like that. Yeah,
One Blood, bro.
Yeah, that's literally what.
Oh my days, bro.
You wanna
I
laugh?
can't even articulate what
I've
Ceebo's done on
literally
that,
got
bro.
here. I've literally got my note. Ceebo, One Blood, Saiyan.
Brother,
Like,
I don't know what he was
That
doing.
is my note, Yemi. Look.
Oh, bro,
Like,
oh.
Yemi, I've got it here.
I don't know
like,
if he he fucking went for like a hike that day. I don't know if he had like
You say
2
what,
liters
hike?
of water that day. I don't know if he like flew in some like Cali loud or
One
something,
Blood?
bro. He just I don't know what he did, bro. Like he was different on that one though.
I remember
He was bending about. He was breaking the law.
I remember I just sat down. Like, all I heard is One Blood. I was like, wait, I know this ain't really sampled here. This is, you know what?
Before we get to Yemi, yeah, bro, I feel like the album title was actually very fitting, because I feel like with the album title, he's like, it's another way of letting whoever is listening that, yo, this
Off
is
the rip.
yeah,
Off the
man,
rip.
like
Off the
this
rip.
is what we've got to offer here.
And also, sorry, I don't mean to interrupt you. One thing about albums is it's dangerous when it's overly saturated with features. I think sometimes it can go either way, where it's overly saturated with different people, and it's just like, this ain't working here. And I think I've said, I don't know if you remember DJ Khaled dropped the album years ago, and I was hating it.
Well, all of them.
Yeah, but you remember there was one where I just disgustingly said it's disgusting on the pod, and it just felt like he was just grabbing everyone and just throwing them into everything. This is the polar opposite of that.
But this is different because Khaled weren't making the beats.
Okay, I agree with you.
Whereas
Ceebo,
afrosurrealist, like he's a musician.
No,
right?
I agree. I know, but that's what I'm giving him credit for. I was like, you can see the difference in the meticulousness in which he does it in, which that's a great word. Not going to give my fairs, but like you can see what he's doing. It's just like, yo, this production is going to fit you, and you, and it's just. I'll be real, for you to open my ears for the first time with this album, Michael Owen, Liverpool, man.
Tuh.
Like Michael Owen, Liverpool.
Wonder kid.
That's the highest compliment I could give him. That's the highest. If you're telling me the guy's 19 and he's out here doing this kind of stuff,
yeah, I'm not mad at the Wonder Kid label.
I'm gonna go back to. I think he said he dropped something when he was 17. I'm genuinely. The only thing you can do, sorry, no, I'm going on a tangent. But the best thing you could do as an artist, a new artist, is if you drop something and it makes you want to go back to your old projects. That's the best feeling you could get as an artist, I'm presuming. That's what this done. Like, I didn't get tired of listening to. Like, I did not get tired of listening to this. Like, I didn't, and I thought I had no expectations, zero. I thought Peter was gonna hate it just because.
Why?
Before I listened to it, I thought he was gonna hate it.
Why? Why do you think that?
Because the guy's 19, we know you. I just but I said that, I want to let Yemi go now, but I said that to say, bro, yeah, man, there's a couple tracks that's going to be one of my favorites The end of year, this is gonna be up there. This was cold, man.
Yeah,
this was cold, bro. Cold. And he's 19. That's scary, man.
Yeah, I saw the 19 and I was like, this can't be real. Like, they must be feeding 19-year-olds something else. But they weren't feeding us, man. But
You watch Gen V?
no.
Oh, okay. Yeah, right. Never mind.
Okay, cool.
How do you feel about it, Yami?
Yeah.
Do you watch Gen V?
How do you feel about that?
You don't watch? You don't see The Boys?
What's the boys?
Oh,
No, tell me what.
We'll talk later. Bro, have you ain't seen The Boys?
What is it? A show?
Yeah.
The superhero thing?
Yeah.
I've heard about it.
Ah, bro, you
I've heard
would
of
love
it.
that shit.
For
man.
real?
Yeah, man.
What's it on?
Amazon Prime.
Is it good?
Yeah, it's
I'm
done.
gonna check it out. Sorry.
Yeah, it's good. It's on my list.
Is it good?
Basically, the point is, yeah, the serum that they get given,
Well, this is
yeah,
gonna get edited
I think some of these young artists are probably getting some sort of serum.
Yeah,
bro.
something different, man. I don't even know, man. But
How old's Ceebo again?
Early 20s.
early 20s, yeah.
Let's say early 20s.
Zeno's early 20s as well.
23, maybe? Zeno as well.
The future's in safe hands, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's what you can ask for, man.
Yeah, man. I mean, listen, I love this album. It's one of my favourite UK projects of the year by far. I think every so often you get a project that really defines what's going on in the underground. You had Conglomerate last year. You had Thanks Londo, I think the year before. This is one of those albums. It really shows you the depth and the breadth of this scene of ours, especially when it comes to the underground. And the underground is so fluid that the ones who are popping this year might not be the ones who are popping last year, might not be the ones that are popping next year. But this is a great portrait of the major players in that scene who can actually bar right now. When we talk about Ceebo, when we talk about Zino, when we talk about Brooklyn, like Brooklyn, he's only got one other song on Spotify. And then you got this verse as well. Well, he had a whole song, basically. And you can see the talent there, sort of thing. Chef BK and Nat, like, melodic guys who are just, like, kind of fly with it as well. Like, you have so many different, like, pockets of types of artists on this project. And they all came to play, man. They all did their bits, man. Trust me. And as for afrosurrealist, I mean, man, the beats, they're nostalgic sounding, but they're also forward thinking. They're a great blend of all the sounds that we've grew up on and we love. You hear Britain all throughout this. You hear jungle, you hear grime, you hear rap, you hear all that stuff.
Bass,
You know, exactly. You hear some amazing samples. His bag is so deep, afrosurrealist. Like, he is clearly a student of music.
That's a fact.
Right? He's clearly a student of music and he pays attention. The meticulousness of it all, of his approach is second to none, man. And I just really, really enjoyed this from front to back, man. I mean, when you start an album with Harlem Heat, and when Ceebo starts his verse, my dad's a madman and my uncle smokes crack. My raps are mad, fam, of course you know I flow crack. Are you okay, Ceebo? Are you actually okay? What do you mean? That's how you know that this is not for play. This is a project to really be taken in. Not just sonically, but also lyrically. Harlem Heat, loves Harlem Heat. Yeah. Set the scene amazingly. The Valley's a Peak, listen, that's been on a repeat for me for time now, even before the album dropped. Ceebo did his thing, Zino did his thing. That cheeky, rough squad together, like inclusion. Like, who do you think you are, Afro? Like, really? Amazing.
I even like the drum and bass edition. I don't even like
man.
bass.
The bass beats were great because it fit.
It fit perfectly.
It fit,
bro.
man. It fit. And the voice talking about turn that shit up. If it's afrosurrealist and all that stuff, it just fit, man. Skank. Loved it. Great synths, the flows. It kind of gave me early, I don't know why, but it gave me early grime vibes in the terms of its like sonic makeup. It was great. It was the synths. It was definitely the synth. I liked the Yours gang. Do you don't want to be yours? I love that shit. Love that shit. That was great. One Blood.
One Blood.
Man, oh man. It's warm. It's nostalgic. It sounds like a trip down memory lane, and you don't even know what you're remembering. You know what I'm saying? You hear something like, you hear the warmth of the beat, and it's like, it just gets you thinking about shit. You know?
For that song, man.
And Ceebo did his thing. Flipping. Essie did his thing as well. Offered something different. Great. Six Figures. I liked it. Had some bounce to it. I felt like Nat and Chef BK bounced off each other quite well. Is it my favourite? No, but I got it for what it was, and that was cool. A lot. Man, David Armada, he's another one. Check out his Stone Radio EP that he dropped this year. If you don't know about David Armada, he's got a really dope song in there with a Bow called Kool-Aid. He's dope. He's really, really smooth, and a lot was great.
So like classic hip hop.
Yeah, 100%. Elephant Roundabout, great. Simon did his thing. Spend the Night. Tay Jordan obviously did his thing. I guess the only thing with that is Tay Jordan is known for that sound. It would have been nice to hear him on a different sound. But for what he does and for the sound that he occupies, it was great. Can't fault it. Breeze Partlow did his thing as well. Didn't necessarily like Boys Don't Cry.
You didn't like it?
Actually, no, sorry. That's a lie. I'm thinking about the 11 Prom. I liked Boys Don't Cry. Didn't like Year 11 Prom. Boys Don't Cry was great. Vendetta Interlude. I loved the orchestral section. That was great. And A Day in the Life. Breakout moment for Brooklyn. Like, intricate introspection. No, yeah, but yeah, listen, man, everybody delivered. I think Afrosurrealists really tapped in to some great performances from the rappers, and also just like really lost his mind on the production, man. There's just such an attention to detail that should be applauded and shouldn't be missed, man. He's switching from sound to sound to sound, and he's also made it cohesive. Like, there's so many examples of an album where it has different sounds and it's attempts to be different every tune, and it doesn't always land. This here makes it land. He has a special touch on it.
I think it's difficult to do as well. I think it's difficult to make each song sound different, but then still fit together.
It still fits the world, right?
There's not many albums that I've heard in my years of listening to music where that's like been the case.
Yeah, and I guess outside of the kind of British motif, where you can kind of put in all these different sounds and it still fit that motif, I guess it'd be interesting on future projects how he then constructs his albums that might not have as loose a motif, you know what I mean, or as loose a theme. But in terms of the British theme, like, he knocked it out the park, man. He knocked it out the park. He left no stone unturned. It's great from start to finish. It's got great replay value. I mean, Ceebo, the MVP, and I'm really looking forward to Blair Babies, his forthcoming project. Pretty sure we'll review it. And yeah, like everybody else as well, it's made me want to pay attention to David Armada more. It's made me want to pay attention to Nat more. He released a project recently called Ghana Must Go, which is cool, which is good. And all these other artists as well. And now I guess that's the kind of good thing about these kind of producer albums. They give these artists a place and a time to shine that you hope that they take. And then from that, it then makes you excited about those artists. So now we have like a whole list of artists that we can now just dig into that are releasing music like as regular as they want to. And it kind of feeds that ecosystem of the underground. And I remember reading, he was interviewed by Trench, Afrosurrealist, and his last bar was like, the UK scene is thriving right now. And obviously that can mean so many different things to different people. But, you know, we've obviously had no reservations or any kind of like worries about the underground. The underground has always been what it is. And this is just a new iteration of it. But yeah, man, this album is proof that it is thriving, not just for artists, rappers and singers, but also for producers as well. Like, if we just talk about producers like Afrosurrealist, Bex Blue, Oakland, these types of artists and producers who are really putting their all into the art and the music. Like, we're in a good place across the board. So this is just an example of that, and I love it from start to finish. And yeah, man, big up Afrosurrealist, man. Yeah, like for a first album, man, you couldn't have done any better, to be honest.
Man.
It's
So
absolutely. Man.
what were you man's favourite songs?
We know which one mine was.
Yeah, the first four. Harlem Heat, The Valley's a Peak, Skank, One Blood, and Elephant Roundabout.
I think I got Harlem Heat, Valley's a Peak, Skank, No Ball Games, One Blood.
I got Harlem Heat, Valley's a Peak, One Blood, and Spend the Night. Spend the Night is special to me, man.
Big up Afrosurrealist, man. It was an
to
enjoyable
Afro,
listen.
Man. Very much so.
Keep doing your thing.
I hope to chop it up with him one day, man.
Yeah, man. And I really look forward to just hearing what else you've got coming out, man.
Yes, salute to Afrosurrealist. Like, you've got fans in us, and gonna be looking forward to anything you put out from here on out. It's a good first innings.
The future's in good hands.
For sure.
Word.
All right, we're gonna wrap up with the fun topic. Pio, take it away.
Yeah, man. So I was on the way home, when was it, a few weeks ago, and I was just thinking about like hip-hop related films that have come out. What triggered the thought was I felt like I've been listening to a lot of, because Cam and Dame have been going back and forth, innit?
Have you heard a diss track?
Nah. But I listen to Mason Cam's show all the time.
Yep.
So, like, and Cam's got his own spin-off show that he does by himself where he's got his boy Sen City that asks him questions and stuff. So I've been consuming a lot of Cam content recently, and it made me think about Killer Season, and then that made me think about my favorite hip hop related films. So I thought, why not ask you, man, yours? And Killer Season isn't mine, but it did get me thinking about what was mine, and I think mine was probably House Party. House Party was probably my favorite hip hop related film. And even like when I was asking myself the question, I was thinking to myself, like, how do you even define that? Because it's not a film that hip hop artists appear in. It's films that.
Yes, it is.
Oh, would you consider that then?
Kid and Play. They're rappers.
Yeah, but that's a hip hop film to me though.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just a dance element.
Yeah,
But
well-
no, but that's what I'm saying though. I feel like my question is about hip hop related films, not necessarily films where hip hop artists.
Because I
appear.
could say Juice, for example.
Exactly, but that's not a
I
hip
don't
hop film
think
to
Juice is
me.
a hip hop film.
I could say Lahane.
Who?
Lahane. It's a
What's
French.
that?
It's a French film
Oh,
from the 90s.
Like I don't think
But
Above
it's
the
like-
Rim isn't
exactly,
hip-hop.
same. But
I've got one for you though.
and Belly isn't to me either. Do
Belly's not a hip hop film,
you know what I'm saying?
but it's a hip hop film.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know who I've got.
But Killer Season to me is hip hop. It shouldn't
agree.
really.
But it's a hip hop film just about.
I think you got
hip-hop.
VAR that one though. No, I can give you a hip hop film. I can give you.
But what is a
I can
hip-hop
give you a
film,
hip
though?
hop film.
Is it a
I
film
can-
about hip
No,
hop?
Yeah, about an element of hip-hop.
I disagree because I look at. So I've just given you the preference. I've said Juice, Above the Rim isn't. I look at How High as a hip hop film
Why?
Why?
because of Meth and Red, and also they're not really acting.
But then you could say
They're acting as themselves.
That's not hip hop.
No,
film.
but you know why?
but
though?
then you can say that
'Cause
about
they're
Belly,
not-
Juice,
No,
Above the
because
Rim.
Belly and Juice, Tupac is playing a character in Juice.
And
Belly
Above the Rim.
and Above the Rim. Belly. I forgot who come and shot the place up in the first scene, but it's a role.
DMX and Nas and Belly, they're not playing.
and Nas,
But
they're
you
playing a
could
role.
argue-
Whereas How High, Meth and Redman are playing Meth and Redman to me. Do you understand?
you could-
Nah,
nah.
asterisks.
You could say they're playing caricatures of themselves, which in itself is a skill.
but they
It's
still.
them turned up to 11.
That's
But
not
it's
hip
who
hop
are they
film,
still?
bro.
But who are they still playing?
Yeah, they're playing versions of themselves.
So
That's not hip hop. That don't make it a hip hop film.
okay, so
though.
then is Get Rich or Die Trying a hip hop film?
Yeah. Actually. Because he's rapping in it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And
That's
he's
what I'm-
and it's covering his come up.
yeah.
So yeah, I would say that, but How High is not a hip hop film.
Maybe I tried to be too smart for my own good then.
Do you know what I'm saying? So
Okay, wait. No, this ain't a hip hop film at all.
8 Mile's a hip hop film.
Yes, that's
That's
100%.
quintessential hip hop film.
straight out of Compton.
Hip hop film. Notorious.
So we're not
hip-hop
talking.
film.
Okay, so we're talking about biopics.
All Eyes
then.
on Me.
Yeah,
then
biopics,
we're
No,
talking
no,
about
not
biopics.
necessarily.
So tell me one.
Because,
Tell me one that isn't. That's a biopic.
CB4.
Wild Style
Shake my hand.
CB4 is my favorite.
is a hip hop film.
Yeah, it's a mockumentary.
Okay.
It's Chris Rock
It's a classic.
pretending to be a gangster rapper with his friends, basically like parodying NWA, Ice Cube.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I've got-
and they got rappers in there.
Yeah.
It's about they're rapping in it.
Technically speaking, you got served had Joe Budden rapping.
Get out of here, man.
Yeah, if we do that, then we open up the floor to so
on, no.
many.
No, I'm joking,
I really
because that would be step up and shit. But if because originally I did think
What about
head,
Wild Style?
Hip hop for sure.
hip hop
Yeah.
for sure.
Okay then.
But
Crush
me,
Groove, hip-hop.
I will say my favorite then would be Get Rich.
It's Fade to Black. Even as a documentary, would you say
don't
hip hop
count as a film. I don't count it as a film.
I guess films and documentaries can be interchangeable.
No, I can't.
Alright, fine.
It
I
can be
think
interesting.
I might be with you.
I think that's a doc. I don't look at that as a film. What?
That's
CB4 is a film to me.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah.
So I'm gonna say Get Rich or Die Trying. Originally,
it's
I
a
had
motion
How High.
picture.
though.
Fade to Black is not a motion picture.
Yeah, but
Okay.
CB4
my
is.
answer originally was How High
Okay.
because I always looked at How High, not the way I looked at Above the Rim.
What about The
Juice.
Wash
I take it
I
back.
haven't
That's not a
seen
hip hop film.
with Dre and Snoop?
Yeah, that's not a hip hop film.
How High is not a hip hop film, bro.
Yeah, but that's not.
If How High is a hip hop film, Paid in Full is a hip hop film.
That's what I was gonna say as well. Menace to Society. Patient.
Absolutely not.
That's just N-word shit.
That's what I'm saying. Now we're getting confused between hip hop.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like hip hop film or N-word shit. Like come on.
Nah, hip hop film.
Then it's Get Rich, 8 Mile, CB4.
Alright, cool.
Yeah, CB4 for me. Straight out
That's House
Compton,
Party, bro.
House Party. Friday. Is Friday a hip
No,
hop film?
Nah.
No?
Nah. Not giving it that.
Smokey had nothing to do with nothing. Smokey was an idiot.
Cube weren't
Yeah,
even rapping in it.
Yeah,
Hey, he wrote it.
it just had.
With DJ Pooh.
He wrote it.
Shout out to DJ.
Apparently DJ Pooh wrote
He
it.
did the soundtracks as well. There was hip hop soundtrack.
What's your favorite hip hop soundtracks?
Oh, man.
I've never really dug into hip hop soundtracks like that, you know.
Does Can I Get a Count?
Yeah, that's a hip hop soundtrack. That's a hip hop song for a film, isn't it?
Yeah,
Is that Rush Hour?
yeah, Rush Hour.
What's
Do you
my
mean a
favourite hip-hop
soundtrack song or like a
Soundtrack
soundtrack
song? No,
album?
no. Soundtrack song for a movie.
Okay, fine. So back in the day where like you had a song and then it would splice in like clips from the film.
Yeah, Can I Get Her?
that kind of get.
Oh, yeah, that's a banger.
Like Drew Hill, which
Yeah.
Sorry, I know.
One thing, Amory, people forget that was Hitch.
Was that?
Do you know what? Not a hip hop soundtrack, but the Waiting to Inhale soundtrack, fire. Fire.
Okay.
I also had another one, but we can't say it anymore. It just came to my head now.
Oh God.
Go on.
You remember Shake Your Tail Feather from Bad Boys 2?
Of course you can say that, man.
No, because of my man, innit?
He was actually found not guilty though.
Yeah, true. But do you know what Nelly said in that song, fam?
What?
Is that your, what do you say? Is that your ass or your mama half reindeer?
Yo, one day we gotta come up here and talk about the dumbest lyrics.
Hey, can we do that, please, as a fun topic?
But the dumbest lyrics that we let slide.
This guy said, is your mama half reindeer?
But yeah, no, CB4 for me, man. It's great, man.
I don't think I've seen it.
Oh, you need to watch it.
Yeah, I ain't seen it, bro. I ain't seen it, bro.
Oh man,
That's all Chris Rock, right?
Chris Rock and you've seen I'm black, y'all, and I'm
Black,
black, y'all,
and I'm black,
and
black,
and I'm black, y'all.
Ah.
Boy, you need to watch it. Cause you'll see a lot of yourself in him. You'll see a lot of yourself in him.
CP4.
Anyway, man.
Yeah, man.
Shout out to all the hip hop films.
Always.
All the films about
Always.
hip hop.
You're needed,
always,
man. You're
man.
needed.
The N-word shit that has some hip hop in it.
Yeah, man. Watch House Party if you ain't seen it, man. Trust
That's a
me.
fact.
Watch House Party.
Watch
Watch
Belly.
CB4.
1, 2, and 3. Actually, maybe not the
Don't
first
watch
part. 1 and
3.
2.
Don't
Watch-
watch 3. Don't even watch.
Oh,
Honestly,
2 was alright, man.
Nah,
You ain't like 2?
you don't need to watch 2.
Watch Belly.
You don't
I
need
like
to watch.
2.
You don't need. You don't need to watch 2. You need to watch 1.
I like 2.
You don't need to watch
You
2.
need to watch Belly as well, man. That's.
I don't know if you need to watch
You
Belly.
don't
You
need
need
to
to
watch
watch
Belly.
Belly.
I don't know if you
bro.
need to watch Belly.
I think everybody needs
You can
to
watch. You can. You know what you can do? You can watch the first 10 minutes.
just the first scene.
Yeah, because visually. All right, cool. Well, that's it for the fun topic. But I believe Mo has some predictions that he wants to give us.
Yeah.
Actually, no. You take it away, bro.
So tomorrow,
Why you
guys.
say it like
No,
that?
take it away. I was gonna
Yeah,
try to
said
set
it
him
like-
up, but let him do it.
Nah,
Yeah, I
so
said it,
tomorrow-
I don't give a fuck about
No,
battle
he
rap.
doesn't. Let him do it, let him
So
do it.
tomorrow I'm going to a phenomenal event. So tomorrow I'm going to a phenomenal battle rap. Shout out to Ultimate Rap League, Summer Madness, and you can join in as well with predictions. You too,
cool.
if you want.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
can join in.
Sure.
First battle is going to be Arsenal versus Eunice. Eunice is a new upcoming battle rapper. For what it's worth, I've got Eunice winning 2-1. That's my prediction.
I got Arsenal.
Okay.
2-1.
Arsenal.
The next one after that is I'm surprised they let him into the country, but salute to him. Geechee Gotti versus Shotty Horror.
Ooh.
Oh, Geechee's gonna wash him.
I'm going Geechee 30.
Yeah,
Geechee
Geechee's gonna
is-
wash him.
I think Geechee's gonna put him in a body
That's
bag.
gonna be a drive-by shooting.
Yep, we agree with
Geechee's
that.
gonna wash him.
It's gonna be bad as well. The one after that is A-Ward's finally on URL versus T-Top.
T-Top.
I'm going T-Top 2-1.
T-top.
2, okay. Then last two, we've got Tay Rock versus Fonz.
Tay Rock 2-1.
I think Tay Rock's gonna 30 him just because of UK
Tay Rock.
London. I think the London hype of Tay Rock is gonna be. I remember last time he came out, we started shouting before he said a bar. Like Tay Rock come out, and we just lost our mind. So off that alone, I've got that. And then the headliner, Loaded Lux, Beloved, Ain't It Evil to Live Backwards versus New Jersey Twerk.
Ooh, Lux all day though, man. For me,
Lux.
I'm going
I think Lux 2-1.
Lux 2-1. Yummy.
Lux 2-1.
I'm personally going Lux 2-1, possible 30 if he goes second. If he goes first, I think New Jersey Twerk gets him out of here the first round, and then he second round, third round, he wins. If he goes first, I think he wins all three on cam and in the building 2-1. But I think Loaded Lux is the greatest ever bar to surf, so I think Lux has got this.
Well, as Mo said, he's gonna be at Summer Madness.
Summer Madness,
So
So
if you see him, say hello.
say hello,
if you see him, say hello.
even
and-
though this is coming out after.
even though this is coming out after. But stay tuned to our TikTok because he'll have some clips from the occasion and the
I
event.
definitely will.
And yeah, it should be a good day for for battle rap.
It's gonna be. We rarely get this. We rarely get URL. This is only second time URL's come out here, and I was at the other one, some -8. So for them to be here, I don't really go to Don't Flop. I don't go to Pen Game. URL audience is different.
Next time they come to the UK, I'm coming with you, man.
All right, well, that will do it for another episode of Rhymes Like Dimes. Thank you very much once again for listening and watching. Boys, any shout outs before we take the people out?
Nah, man. Just big up the Most High always, man. Do you know what I'm
Allahu
saying?
Akbar.
Why do you keep doing that? Oh, is that a thing now? You can keep doing that.
Why can he big up the Most High, but I can't?
I know, but you never always say Allahu Akbar.
Yeah, but why can he big up the Most High? But if I say Allahu
No
Akbar,
one's saying you can't.
oh wait, we'll
But
get
you've never done it
trepidatious
before.
all of a
But
sudden.
you've never done it before.
We get trepidatious when someone says Allahu Akbar. All of a sudden, bit of trepidation.
Yes, I'm scared. I'm scared you're going to blow up this joint. That's what I'm scared of. If that's what you want, is that what you want? Lads, women, everybody watching and listening, I'm scared that when he says hello, white boy, he's going to blow this shit up and then I'm going to see my loved ones again. That's why I have trepidation.
That's crazy.
on camera.
I just wanted to get trepidation out of the way.
That's crazy.
No, but I have no shout outs. Honestly, I have no
Yeah,
shout outs.
man.
Shout out to the Most High always. You know what I mean?
Always.
Shout out to the listeners. Shout out to Hugo Ekatike.
Ah, yes.
Always.
Isak,
Shout out to Alexander Isak.
Slot,
Shout out to Arnis Slot.
Verts,
Shout
Verge.
out to Verts.
No Gravenberg.
Salah,
No Gravenberg.
Gravenberch,
No Konate.
Soboslai,
No Konate.
Gomez,
Why are you ignoring Konate?
Kirkes, because he ain't signed his contract.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, you need to sign that contract, bro.
Allison.
Gakpo,
Allison.
Allison,
No one's ever shot that guy.
Rio.
Gakpo stinks.
Come on, man.
And shout out to Jay Electronica.
Yeah, man.
Back after 5 years.
Yeah,
You
man.
go back away if you want.
Listen, when he dropped that album, I thought we wouldn't hear from him again for another 20 years.
That was, by the
5
way,
years.
WhatsApp wise, that's top 5
Oh,
moments
yeah,
in the
was
WhatsApp
definitely
GC.
top 5,
You man were nitties
Yo,
that day.
That day
6
was,
a.m.
that morning was
Yo,
mad, you know.
6
It's
a.m.
one of the Hall of Fame
yeah,
night
yeah,
days.
6 a.m.
In our GC, it's one of the Hall of Fame nights.
We should post
days.
that one day.
Bro, the way, yo, it happened. Yo.
6 a.m.
That was crazy.
6
I
a.m.
was late to
I'm
work
gonna
that
find
day.
it. I'm gonna
I was
find
late
it.
to
I'm
work
gonna
that
find
day.
it. I'm gonna
6
find
a.m.
it.
I spit that Wonderama shit. Me and my conglomerate shall remain anonymous. Caught up in this wild.
Anyway, thank you guys.
One of these days you're going to follow through. But anyway, thank you guys once again. If you want to get in touch with us, we are at Rhymes Dimes Pod on all the socials. If you want to email us, we're at rhymesliketimepodcast@gmail.com. Holler us. Let us know what you think. All that good stuff. Subscribe to YouTube. Please follow us on all the platforms. And yeah, we'll see you very soon. So until then, take care. Stay safe. Stay blessed.
Stay black. Bang, bang, bang.
Bending her back, I'm bending the law. Jeffrey's road, a Benz on a draw, and a couple of O's, just me and a duffel on road, all black like the hair on my jaw. I seen Kitty smoking her life away, cause they ain't gotta die to see out.